Hi friends, my name is C.D from AK3R. Yes, this video is hella late. I know, I is sorry. Life, when life and school is in the way, you just shut down, okay? And that's what happened to me. I shut down. I didn't do much. I've only just recently started to get back into the flow of things. Even making one video for me, YouTube video, is like a mental drain. As much as I seem like I'm bubbling all over the place, y'all, just so you know, I'm still hella introverted. So socializing and talking is work for my brain, you know? So but let's just get into this, let's talk. Let's discuss. So lyrically, this song, sorry, somebody messaged me and just threw off what I was about to say. Lyrically, this song, in my opinion, this song is about superpower that they're talking about is this girl's charm, her ability to make them fall for her, her ability to make them smitten, flustered, goo goo gaga, bugaboo, fall in love. That's her superpower. You can if you think too hard into the lyrics, you think they're talking about sex, because that's what I thought they were talking about at first. I'm like, y'all nasty, but then I looked at the lyrics and I realized that they're not. They're just complimenting her. They're just really complimenting her and just explaining the feelings that they're getting from seeing her. And some of it might be sexual attraction as well. But I'll read this one lyric, Your sweat is hotter than scent. It's beautiful, hey. Your breath becomes the beat and heats up the world. Your fluttering light, my fire, it stirs up a storm in my heart. A monster that's like a dormant passion wakes everything up. Your wind brought up the superpower. The whole world spins for you. Only your shiny dreams makes us higher. My heart pounds faster. This is basically he's just reiterating, this girl, she is making him, and I guess everyone else around him, just get all bugaboo in the feelings. I don't know what's wrong with you. If I see someone acting like that in public, I'm just gonna be looking at you like, you need some Robitussin, you need some Ultra, you need something, because that ain't normal. But it could, the only thing I'm confused about was your wind brought up the superpower. Are you saying she farted? Cause I don't know what kind of superpower that is. You might be, if you watch Bobo, I don't know, cause Gasher, that's the weirdest superpower I've ever seen in my life. Or if you watch The Lion King and Pumbaa be farting on people, I'm like, y'all doing too much. What y'all be eating? I don't understand. Instrumentation wise, one thing that I love about songs like this, that the instrumental, the composition, it's so simple, yet when you sing over it and it all comes together, it's just, it sounds so much bigger than it actually is. That's why I really appreciate groups who can take a simple instrumentation and just make it into a monstrosity. So let's look at this part, okay? So the song starts off with a simple dun 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 dun. And that's the continuing rhythm throughout the whole song. But one thing I like about that is you can literally make so many different mashups to just that one rhythm. The dun 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 dun. You've got to go and dig those holes. Dun 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 dun. Chained up. It's so simple, and that's what I like. You can take just this one rhythm and you can make so many different melodies to it. And but the what's challenging about these kinds of rhythms and these basic kind of instrumentals, is that you really, when you're singing together, you really have to, because it's better to do when you have more than one person. You really have to expand your voices to every nook and cranny of the song, especially including with rappers. This voice has to sing based off of the percussion. This voice has to sing based on the bass. This voice has to sing based on the whatever instrument's leading the chord progression. This voice has to, then there's the main voice that has to basically lead the whole song, and I like songs like that because it really challenges the vocalist and it really shows, your vocal, your skill set, what you can and cannot do, how creative can you be with your singing, and that's what I appreciate about these kinds of songs. And the thing I like is that, towards the end, again, this is a very simple thing. Starts up with the dun 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 dun, and then you add, I guess they added in some more percussion, doing the same exact rhythm, but it's different sounds because it's different instruments doing the same exact thing. And even though it's basic, it still adds something to the song. And there's the whistle, and you add in a little bit of guitar and the electric drum, and it really helps climax the song. Because one thing I like is, songs that have a good build up, and then it knows how to make you crave the climax of the song more. Because that's what I was talking about with my video of why I didn't like iKON's Bling Bling. Because I feel like they didn't build us up to the climax of that beat drop properly. They could have built us up to that. They could have made us want that more. And I feel like they didn't, because you really want to highlight the chorus. That's the thing about K-pop songs. They know how to highlight the chorus is the highlight of the song, but at the same time you also can't help but love that build up. And that's what I like about Superpower. Even though the chorus is the highlight, you can't help but enjoy the build up. So you don't want to spend a whole song waiting for the chorus because the verses are just boring and the bridge is just meh. You don't want to do that, because doesn't make for fun music, So yeah, and I'll say I wish Junjun could have gotten a little bit more lines. I wish Junjun could have gotten a bit more of a rap. But the rap that he did get, it really made for a good transition to the bridge. And that's another thing I wanted to point out. This song has good transitions, both instrumentally and vocally. It has really, really good transitions. I love transitions. You can mash up any genre of music. You just have to transition it well, because if you don't transition it well, it ain't gonna sound good. It ain't gonna sound good. It's possible to do with anything. You just have to make sure your producer knows what they're doing. You gotta make sure you gotta make sure your producer knows what they're doing when they're making the song. And especially like the last part of the song, okay, well, let me just decipher this a bit more. Okay, rappers, rap line, yes, because the rap line was so in tune. They were like the rap line, and then you had the bass part to the song, and then they were bouncing back and forth. Andy and Eric just bouncing back and forth between the instrument and the rap. I just loved it so much. It sounded like a cipher. This song has a very cipher feel to it. Where it's just you just have one beat. And, the rappers are just going at it, and you can't help but have fun to it. You just can't help but have fun to it. Even though the song is about a girl, it's very simple. You can't help but jam to it. And vocal line is just killing it. This is one of those songs because it's so simple. Like I said earlier, the vocal line can really showcase their skills and showcase how creative they can get, and of course showcasing their technique levels, and they really do that at the end. I like it when you have good vocal ad-libs and good rap ad-lib, because that really makes for a good closer, when just everything comes together, and at the same time they still leave you wanting more. I don't know what is it, it just makes you feel like you want more, and that's what I like about. And I think that's the whole purpose of this song. They're attracted to this girl, they're really attracted to this girl, and they can't help but want more. And that's one thing that they do that really well. You can't help but want more of the girl, but at the same time, this is still a song. They want you to understand that they want this girl, but at the same time, they want you to listen to this song more and more and more, so that way you can understand their attraction to this girl through the music. The same way you want this song to keep going is the same way they're attracted to this girl. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. Anyways, y'all, that's my review for now. I'm C.H.D of AK3R. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description. Shout out to the co-hosts featured on the channel, past, present, and future. My name is C.H.D.